Hey, hey, hi, hello. Okay, yo, Raven, stop. Yeah, I'm talking to myself because the the my portable PC, like, the volume was up, so I forgot to cut up. Hello, everybody. How's it going? My name is Raven Astra, and Happy New Year! Uh, Happy New Year, everybody. 2026. We are in. We made it. We fucking made it. Um, so happy to be here. So happy to be in 2026. And whew, it's gonna be a hell of a year. It's gonna be a hell of a year. Um, well, today, I mean, I don't think I need to say what we're gonna play, honestly, at this point. But for people who don't know, this is Up Devil. And this is like a point and click visual novel where you play as a criminal attorney, and well, you do shit as a lawyer, etc. etc. Like good shit in a modern cyberpunk world. And the game is heavily inspired by Danganronpa, Ace Attorney. This is AI Summon Files is also, and it's a bunch of stuff. Um, that's like the short thing about the game, But now I'm gonna go dive deep into this because I think, I mean, honestly, go check the Steam page. Like, honestly, the game, like the first, no, episode 0 is free. Go play it, enjoy it, and that's it. That's it I can say, because right now we're going, like, this is episode 2, so there's a lot of spoilers. And well, speaking of episode 2, we are. I think I might beat the, like, I might finish the episode today. Maybe, maybe. I didn't say it's like conclusive because we don't know yet. Uh, so that's all I can say for now. So as always, so happy to be here. So happy to, like, talk about the game, like, yapping and, like, trying to, like, do some impressions with my voice. But yeah, let's get into it. Oh, fuck. Oh my god, now I remember where we are. Yeah, because, you know, didn't play on this, like, for 2 days. So, let's do it. Damn. Uh, he looks tired. Like, this guy looks fucking tired. Okay. Wait. Uh, okay. I need to get back into it because, Patrol Officer Rogers reporting for duty. You don't have to say that. Sorry, that just, reporting for duty. Name and occupation. Patrol Officer UG Rogers. Occupation. No fucking shit. Oh my god. I did something to that. You're a patrol officer. Patrol officer. Wait. Police officer. No. Saltwater. Saltwater. What? Rosemary. Graffiti art. Okay, that's from a cop. That's kind of weird. Sand. Marshmallow. The lottery. What? Wake up at 5:30 a.m. Cannot stand mice. Balance is easily upset. Okay. Former partner of Terence Chopin. Uh, Apologies for earlier. It's it's fine. The court understands that the city council has need of you. when I say my name wrong, won't happen again. And your tardiness. What's that? Oh my god, this. He has no fucking shame! Bro, like seriously? We were all waiting for your ass to come here, especially Emma, and you didn't come. And then you're like, what's that? Brother. You, like, how this guy, like, fucking got a hit, like, how did he arrest? No, wait, actually, that's a stupid question. I was gonna say how he did arrest Sasuke, but Sasuke was kinda not in the best shape, so. Being hours late to this trial? Did I not set a reminder? Ugh! The same here in the Flash documentary at all? No, not at all. I think this guy will be pretty hard to forget. You must have sustained quite a concussion then. As an appetizer. From what I saw, he's lucky nothing important leaked out of his ears. Shall we begin, Officer Rogers? Right, from where? The start. Oh. Well, it was a pretty boring, normal night. Me and Chopin were just driving our route with windows down. He was always getting car sick if the windows weren't down. Then around 9:45 or so, my partner heard shots fired. So off we went. What does that mean? Well, shots echo down the low ward, so I wasn't too sure about the direction. But my partner was confident that he has something to do with the Blue Bloods. That area is a known hotspot. As we neared the street, we saw people sneaking away from it. We got the message. People can sense that kind of trouble, even when they don't know it. Something bad had gone down, and no one wanted anything to do with it. Found I wouldn't budge. I picked around into a alley, but the fire escape was out of commission. Oh, I see now, the trash bin, okay. Then my partner, shot clean through the door handle. Chopin was that determined to get inside based on some echoes, gunshots, and a few context clues? Suppose context clues are most what I used to find the place too, but... So when you arrived, the only way to the building was locked? Yeah, and so we had a strong reason to believe the shooter was still in the vicinity. I was in favor of waiting for backup at this point, but my partner, he was convinced the place was dead empty already. So he was moving a good bit faster than me right up until we got to the second floor and we heard a loud slam. A slam? That must be when Morgan used the bat. What kind of slam? Like slam? Or like salam? Or like slam? I don't know, it was loud though. And Chopin gets all deadly serious and insists I stay and goes ahead. Up to the third floor. After a bit, he yelled down to me saying everyone was dead and I should come join him. That's when I heard another heavy thud. I didn't know it was the sound of my partner's body hitting the floor. But I put two and two together when I saw that man there standing over him. Let the record show that the witness has finally identified the defendant. If you heard a noise at a crime scene, the natural conclusion will be that you were not alone. But if Chopin thought they were all alone, why wouldn't you insist on speeding up? Yeah, that's true. Oh, that's a good question. Wait, let me go back to the backlog. So, let me get this straight. So, why will the... Okay. So let's go to this test, to this statement, okay? Well, I mean, I tried to go down, so I was too sure of the direction. Down. If I was trying to show you where we went. Yeah, that's when like the incident happens. When like Morgan, like killed all the bluebirds there. What does that mean? Well, I mean, shot to go down in the west. I wasn't sure about the direction, but the party was something I don't remember. Bluebirds. The army is a long spot. In the area, some people think we got a message. People can even when they don't know it. Something bad can't no one wants to do it. Front door won't budge. I peeked around in the alley, but the fire screen was out of commission. Then my partner shot into So when you're out, the only way into the building was locked. Yeah. So we had to put the shit was still in the city. I was in the favor of waiting for backup at one point. My partner was coming to bed for the young man. Crossfire? What crossfire? I'm gonna say, what crossfire? Because, like, they were all dead already. There's no crossfire. That's it. Yeah, to prevent escape. Like, exactly. Makes sense. Showbombers wanted to speed up so they could cut off possible routes of escape. Perhaps I can shed some light on the latest officer actions. With more speculation, with some helpful terrorizing, capped up with hard evidence. Officer Chopin told his partner to stay behind. And the only reason to do that if you thought he'd let him catch an escaping suspect. Yeah. Why would you think a suspect was escaping if you heard a noise upstairs? He wouldn't. You only think a suspect was escaping if the noise he heard was... Well... Let me get this straight. Let me get this straight, huh? Damn, I have some difficulty ordering this shit here. What do you think of suspect was making further upstairs? Okay. Dumpster? Okay, let me get this straight. So, right. Yeah, let me check the events here. Because the only thing that makes you know, maybe the dumpster? Yeah, probably. A noise that came from the alley! What kind of noise would that be? But yeah, I mean, yeah, the dumpster makes a lot of noise. What kind of noise would that be? A nose like the one I was treated to when Detective London clumsily shut the dumpster out there. Hey now, it left my ears ringing too, you know. What are you even talking about? I'm talking about an exit plan. In other words, How the real culprit managed to flee the scene? How does a dumpster lead really to some imaginary suspect great escape? 1963, 172 minutes. The only way to get from the third floor to the street without going past the two cops in the building would be going down the fire escape into the alley. A fire escape that's broken, so no one could climb up it, but anyone could jump from it onto the dumpster below. Exactly, because blah, it's a fucking like it makes it's pretty heavy. It makes a lot of noise. Yeah. Oh yeah, I can kind of see it. That must be a text piece, or you're saying, oh, Your Honor. What are footprints on top of the dumpster? A dent in the lid? Oh, goddamn. Well, that's... No. Of course not. So there's no proof, no reason at all to think that anyone jumped down into it. Ain't no reason for us to entertain this train of thought. Damn it, that's... I've got nothing. Even there has been damage to the dumpster, I could never prove it was caused by a fake culprit. I don't know. I'm thinking. I know, but this not possibly be the time for you to stop thinking, and instead flip the go ball like you've told me to do before. You're horribly misquoting me, but I must say there's no proof that anyone fled the crime scene. If there was proof of that, what would it look like? Proof that someone was in that room when the police first arrived. But not there when the police got to the third floor. They would have had to take the fire escape if Roger never saw them. And they could have taken the fire escape without first opening the window. It's been bothering me since yesterday. I was sure those windows were closed when I left, but they've been open ever since the scene was secured. And I cannot decide to that. The one time I know the truth and I want to get it out, but I can't admit it without screwing myself over. Aren't I? Any luck? Pardon the interruption, Your Honor. I have no objection at this time. Then the witness may continue. Please do! But run a bit first if you could, since we got off topic. And don't spare any detail. We're home. I'm cooking with my tokens here. Tell the court exactly what you saw, felt, and heard that night. Of course, the witness is a trained officer of the city's police force. He'll gladly recount every minute. But goddamn, every minute for us, line by line, like every detail, especially the irrelevant ones. Sir, yes, sir. I did get a little in my head just now. I listened to his whole testimony at least once before I started looking for holes. It was quiet at night, but then my partner heard gunshots. We headed for the nearest known Orca hotspot. I remember to find the building dead quiet. Door was locked. I checked the alley but didn't see another way in. So Chopin shot off the lock through the door and we entered. Okay, that makes sense. Followed some kind of loud music upstairs. There was a slam of fireball upstairs. About a minute later, I heard the telephone upstairs and came running. To find the defendant standing over my partner's dead body. Huh. Something stand out to you, Adonai? Yeah, my ears pricked up a bit. The saying is perked up, is it not? What? Let me focus. Okay, sound system. Fire escape. Front door. Okay, that's actually true. Whenever I heard gunshots. There's no spot out to the building. We didn't see another way in. Wait, I'm using on the stairs. There was a slam in my part of there. I heard a turbo upstairs came running. Apparently came running over Barnes' dead body. That's true. It sounds kind of like everything is got in some detail. Yeah, could be very overwhelming. But the 5 cents are still bound by logic. And it's clearly something that correlates to the crime scene as we know it. Gunshots. Yeah? We heard it from the nearest hotspot area to find the building dead quiet. It's like, check out, you didn't see her on the way. What do you mean he doesn't? The fire escape. What? Fun concert. You look like you didn't laugh. What, you in front of me? Pardon? Normies! Get overruled! Ah, shit. So if it's not that, better stop making stuff. I think they're about to crash. Fire escape. Front door. So what's not that? Oh. This one. Please, please, please. No! Okay, what is it? Please, please, please. Oh my god! Oh no, I'm getting fucked over. It's not good. Let me check the evidence here. Oh bro, I'm gonna crash out. So what is it? Oh, I see. I think it's that. It has to be. Yeah! Oh my god, I knew it. How could you arrive to find the place that quiet when there was a sound playing on the top floor? Yeah! Yeah! I mean, duh! Like, hold on. I think I got something here. How many I have? Okay, okay. We're still over 100. We're fine. We're fine. We're still cooking. Oh my god. The witness must not have heard the sound system. This is a noisy city. Even the lower wards, but he did hear the music. He described it to me just now. For some kind of music upstairs. So the building was that quiet when you were outside. You could hear music from the first floor? Well, yeah. I heard the music pretty much as soon as you step inside. Only after you step inside? Yeah. So you ignore, I guess. He killed Chupin. Your Honor, the witness has established that the front door was very secure and tightly locked. Does this guy look like a hero to you? He looks like a fucking pussy. I'm sorry, but it's true. Like, I don't say I'm that much, but yeah. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. Your Honor, the witness has established that the front door was very secure and tightly locked. There is nothing strange about blocking out some amount of sound. But it blocked out, like, all the sound. Once the door was open, the music was booming. The scenery required was a non-believable poverty, yes. A safe house apartment complex of sorts. As I understand it, there must have been made a number of modifications to the premises. That front door saying it looked like a newish addition. Check. Maybe they already did it with us too. I don't get it. No, people are gonna think I'm crazy about talking like this, but look, I don't care. I don't mind seeing playing Your Honor. That building has been truly. Wait. Debugged? What? Insulated? Wait, what's this? Wait, what's the Yeah, insulated. That was very insulated, Your Honor. There must have yeah. There must have mercy on the heating and cooling. Counselor, that is very silly thing to say. Ah, well, I know. Must be restored the men either. Let's slip on the tongue. One man described as a building where this crime took place has been solved. Alright, yeah, it was soundproofed. You figured the building was soundproofed? I know it was. I speak myself, spin out a lot of words into the thinking like club vibe. That's what the windows explains, wouldn't it? Perhaps, but that wouldn't explain the building being dead quiet when they arrived. No, unless the window next to the sound system was closed. Sure, man, a bit there. She knows what I'm getting for. Counselor, asking the court to accept that the building happened to be soundproof is not the false argument you make it out to be. The window in question opens to the alley. Waters could easily miss the noise coming from that floor. The inventory always testified that they checked the alley before his partner shot the door open. Like, you know what? This time, I'm always gonna trust my first instinct on this bitch, and I'll check on Google what the words mean, because he might have merely neglected to mention that he heard music at the time. But, huh? Music in the alley? Look, the moment I don't lose anything here, it's fine. Music in the alley? I wouldn't notice that kind of thing, right? Ugh. So now I'll take this one. I'm looking at this hard from every angle I can. Working cues in my mind as fast as programming will allow. And I'm still seeing a crime scene where the windows are open. What am I doing wrong? There's a trick to it. Try focusing on just the second cube first. Once you got one spin constantly, yes, Your Honor, the windows were found. It's a contradiction. The windows were closed when the officer arrived, but open by the time Rogers got to the third floor. That means that someone must have opened them. Someone not currently on trial, Your Honor. You should stretch before attempting mental gymnastics that intense, Counselor. You claim that the windows were already closed. It only opened at the last time as some mystery individual fled into the alley. But no creek was standing in front of the windows in which was shot. And you can see the internet on the side of the window that faced to the room when open. If, as you claim, the windows were closed when he was shot, then it was someone on the wrong side of the glass. That's... Your theory is flawed. A file from fantasy from nothing other than Officer Rogers' whole hearing to support it. All actual evidence shows that at the time of the murders, the windows were exactly as we found them, front open. Her logic isn't faulty, and I can overturn it with any given piece of evidence. But I can find the flaw in how she's presenting her evidence. Thank you for the advice about taking full evidence arcs, by the way. But trust me, there's something that will best understood by the crime scene in person. What? Helps you keep from getting flipped around. Wait, somebody gets it straight. Okay, oh my god, I don't want to, let me check. So the window, let me check the window, shit. So I'm seeing the crime, position behind the mistake, put to the window, lost by across the 40, Wait, does it have a creek? In person, I think it's about creek. Found zero when he was shot. As you can see, where's blood on the side of the window that fast moved. The dumpster. No, because wait. Oh fuck. We have to do something here. My fucking god, I forgot to print something here quickly. See? No spoilers. Spoilers, please. Oh. Yeah. God damn it. My forgot to put this on just in case. There we go. So, turn this off. Yeah, there you go. So let me get this straight. We know Morgan killed Crick. Crick got shot by Morgan. The blood was found on the window. But she said... Wait, she says like something like... Wait, so let me get this straight. Yeah, how could you like... I think it's a dumpster. Remember what she said? She said, remember like, yeah. That's a hobby. Oh, it's not an easy one, I'm not gonna lie, because it's not easy. I don't fuck this up. Let me think. So let me check like Crick autopsy. Ooh, this is a tough one. Wait, did I save by the way? Yeah, okay. Okay. Open in arcs, you know, about all officers. I'm just thinking. So she thinks that, like, because she did, like, yeah. That's true, actually. That might be true. Because remember, the fire escape doesn't have any liar. Fire escape is broken. Wait! Wait, the second floor! Hold on. I think he has to do something. Okay. I'm going to bet on the window spanner. Or dumpster? I think it's between those two. As the last one, as a Mr. Angel fell down into the valley. Okay. Oh, Mr. Do you really think that was just a dumpster? What would it be? Oh, fuck! No! Yeah, I think it's a winner's fire. I'm just confused. Why is Max all talking about those windows? As they were spring open. And we're back in business again. Yeah. What are you talking about? Those windows don't swing into the roof. They're pulled to the side. Ah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's like... It's a European windows, yeah, right. It's like, yeah. Yeah, I was on the right path now. Those windows don't swing to the roof. They're pulled to the side, yeah. What? Did you see the fingerprints they found and handles? Why look at that shoot which side of the gas is indoors? Funny. Was that in the arts? Oh, this is some very strange design I'm seeing. Very wabi-sabi. So if the windows only slide panels to the walls, it will matter and they will open to or shut when critical shot. The bullet will always end up on the same side. Ugh. Hey, I said I finally got the windows lined up in right in the arcs. You didn't say that. At least not loud. Thank you for always listening, Sarah. But I said it just now, so whatever. What do you mean lined up? The blood spatter! Looks a lot nicer now, doesn't it? Yeah. Yes. Thank you, Your Honor. That is so inappropriate for an urgent to do. But it's kind of us all on the same page. We can always be conclude that the windows were closed when Krieg was shot, at the very least. Yes. So when they were not, so the next open is something you'll fight over, I'm sure. Now, if this ARX data could just tell me whether the windows were actually soundproof, I doubt the ARX could estimate that accurately for you, Your Honor. But if we re-examine to see that for that fucking hell, specifically, it should be simple enough to. Oh my god. Waste the course time? Forgive me for using myself, Your Honor. But even if you could prove a comics that the windows were soundproof, the definite argument still entirely on the question. Why are details in the witness testimony? Put it another way, just because he didn't hear the music, that doesn't mean he couldn't hear the music because the soundproof windows were closed! The devil's proof! Yes, if you actually listen to write this song. I did my reading. She's ethically considered that the windows were soundproof. She's also a shitty dentist, it's a former she had told me nice. That's too big for her. Not much, you know. But I don't think I can hit that war essentially. So how about a little resurrection? Listen up, Sarah. The imposing thing about the devil's proof is that it's always on our side. The side of underdogs, lovers, and dreamers the world around. The side of the defense. Innocent until proven guilty. That's what makes the devil so infuriating for the prosecution. The people make a fair point, Your Honor. There really isn't any hard evidence for my fleeing suspect theory at the moment. But the people haven't disputed either, have they? I forgot the exact details, Your Honor, but all we need is a shadow of a doubt, right? To overturn 5 dead bodies, parts, and a room soaked to the floors in some evidence? Yeah. What the hell? Have you lost your mind? Are you trying to piss off everyone here? Yes! I love her. So let me get straight. Yes. Come on! You don't hate my theory that much, do you? I'm one up to you. Then I'll stick to the facts for now. At the time of the Chomara, the photo was stopped. Music was still playing the scene of the crime, and even the others didn't notice the inside. And the moment Creek was shot, and this can be said that the soundproof windows behind him were closed. Yes, the rules are the facts. Why are you studying them? Because there's something that's been bothering you. Let's say these are the facts. Why part of the owner of the office just makes no sense? This is such a jam. Wait. I think it's a split up. Yeah. Why would two officers split after entering the building? Because I know no one's there yet. You're the one trying to Oh, yeah. Of course, I was jumping off inside some building. Oh, fuck. Offense? Kills? Yeah, that. Some gunshots. If the roof. Yeah, exactly. It was even the time the gun was fired. True. No, you go there. Oh, crap. Yeah. Wait, excuse me? What are you talking about? It's the very first thing you told us, officer. Your partner heard gunshots. Well, how is that possible? That's... Yeah, I'm stupid. Of course. Yeah, I'm like, hold on. It's soundproof. That's... But he said it. Even when he calling in. True enough. I can see it writing in the police lecture database. 9:45 p.m. Officer Tarek Chopin reports shots fired. So he did. It sounds you can ask him to testify. We just have to take him at his word. But just to clarify, Officer Rogers, are you saying you never heard any gunshots yourself? Well, I didn't have my head out the window like him, so that's what you're trying to do, isn't it? Report anything you see or hear across the network? Well, 1% is usually sufficient. But confirmation is always ideal, right? Yes or no, Officer Rogers? I never heard any gunshots. Hang on, are you really? So you never heard the peep, but your partner? Did someone manage to waltz you both out to exactly where 4 vicious murders had been committed? Before anyone else got here? I just drove a point, so... Counselor, you need to be very careful here. Thank you for your concern, Miss Rockford. But don't forget, I hate losing. Pardon? I said, but don't forget to direct your comments to the bench. You bring it up now. Every cop in the room already thinks I'm a mob lawyer at this point. Compared to that, mocking the memory of the deceased is a small time. Oh, she's so fucking evil, dude. That's... I feel like you're gonna say something shocking here. I should stop you, but I can't really stop you before you said so. I'm just confused, is all, Your Honor. How could Officer Chopin have possibly arrived at the scene of the crime when he couldn't have heard any gunshots? Unless he was asked to come there directly. Oh shit! He got invited. Yeah. Oh, like he got an invite. Exactly. Officer Chopin answered a distress call from the Blue Bloods. Yep, that makes sense. Tumult. Tell me, are these our usual tactics? Turning an entire city against her for no simple reason? No. Well, the first time we met, she did. Technically, Your Honor, the defense is completely out of line. The guy is pretty BF too. You gonna arrange this in, or should I? Allow me. Tashima was an upstanding officer with no marks on the records. You say it was some kind of movement call, but he had to break into the building in order to answer. And you have the gall to claim you answer a distress call when there's no panic about it, no phone records to for what that was ever sent. True. That's all I have to say after the possible accusing the son of 2 city councilmen of being corrupted by Blue Blood's pocket change? It's a fair point. Chopin was the son of 2 city councilmen, and by all accounts, a dedicated police officer. It would work for the Blue Bloods without an unusually strong motive. my god! Okay, okay. Okay, I have to read this article again. Let me get this straight. Wait, let me read this article. This article is important. Public works, yeah. After Chopin would never compose his well done memoirs for any less than 8 earth-shaking company. Yes, consider his family is very well off. What could this earth-shaking opening bonus would have been? How about a donation to his parents? I'm so fucking goated! What? Sidebar for a moment. What? How are you all thinking about voting? Oh, don't get me started. I'm a political junkie. What are you? Sorry. On the ballot measure specifically. Huh? I need to try to like sing that word, I swear to god. I'm sorry about that. Am I the only one who sweat over this stuff? Maybe it's old-fashioned, but I was hoping to hear some diverse, nuanced opinions on Proposition 492. Wait, but that's the founding of Atlas Pillar Rejuvenation Projects. I think it's a nice idea. Bringing prosperity to the lower wards, literal stability to everyone above them, and of course, the mother of all prejudice to anyone lucky enough to own the land if it were required. Wait a minute, you mean you? I'm not the only one who reads the news anymore. Wasn't counting on this being rhetorical, but who on the city council is sponsoring a proposition 492? Yeah, the parents, exactly, that's true. Yeah, the parents are sponsoring this shit. Chopin's parents? One last question. Less rhetorical this time. This crime took place under non-Google poverty. So why was this found dead? Oh, I don't know. How long it Highly confidential renting documents were found underneath Chopin's corpse. They're almost unintelligible by now, but you can still make a reference to P492 right here. Huh? That struck me as odd. We are first seeing the canopy. A state constitution project that massive in the low wards would mean even the police can keep a crime scene secure down unless they're willing to play ball with the blues. You have to get past the blue bloods. All through them, with open arms and firm handshakes. Just what are you trying to say? Councilor Morgan, if you... Sorry. Wasn't I sure I should spell out a bit? It simply looks like... Wait. Yeah, I think Rogers killed Chopin. By Patrick officer Terry Chopin was working with the Blue Blood Mafia to defraud the city. Oh, oh, uh-oh. Oh! Gekido. Oh my god, the banger! She said it. She said that? What did you just say? Are you trying to piss off every cop and every politician in the city? Sorry, I'll gladly retract my statement. That is, as soon as any cop or politician or prosecutor can explain to the court how Tarek Chopin was able to arrive at the crime scene that night. Where we all know damn well he never heard any gunshots. It is a bit of a pickle. What you got for us, witness? What? I don't know. He had good ears or something. Yeah, he's bullshitting. He's bullshitting. Or good intuition or whatever. I think Rogers set up Chopin. Your Honor, the simple explanation is that Officer Chopin was tipped off by a CI that he neglected to inform his powers about. Hey! Chopin wasn't a patrol officer with secret criminal informants that he had with his own partner? That sounds horribly corrupt. And you call my comments inflammatory? Corrupt? You got brass, alright? That really rich coming from a mob lawyer from the House of Incaria! Huh? Big uh-oh. Your Honor, the witness' last statement. What was a regular slip of the tongue? Frankly, his entire testimony has been less than ideal, and so I already slipped the jury's feet, but the crowd. Seriously? He's the hound? Oh, this is bad! Oh no, this is bad! Oh, this fucking moron just slips out of his fucking tongue! No, this is bad! But isn't the hound that... Oh no! Cop killing animals? Knew that whole town house stank like shit. Watch what you say about man's family, you. Oh what? You'll stab us in the back too? Sasuke. Please calm down. And shut up. Bad Apple hanged the whole ass with him. Your Honor, these outbursts from the guy are not ideal, but we need to focus on preventing. It's not enough to butcher him like that. Animals! You gotta pay this law to spit on his grave too? At least the Blue Bloods know their place. Oh my god! How dare you! Well, you pigs were calling with Blue Bloods to rip off everyone in the lower wards. Better Blue Bloods than the piss running in your veins. Oh my god! Sarah, hold him. Pardon? Stop it from doing anything stupid. Now. Okay, it was fun, but now you're all done. This court is not in recess. Bailiffs, clear the room. It's not enough. Nah, I'm not done talking. I want to speak. Tell him, Rogers. This heat. Okay, I don't think we're gonna be done today. Damn! Holy shit, it's so... This heat. Burn the house! Tensions like haze in the air. Rip them out by the roots! And the back of my neck. Every last one. Should have taken you out. Should have taken you out when I had a chance. You. A bit of sweat and something that feels like. There he is! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Die, you son of a bitch! No! 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 Get down! No! Oh my god! What am I wishing for? I don't even. Oh my god. No! No fucking way! Oh my. London! Oh my god, you're the fucking goat! London, you're a goat! Holy shit! Holy shit! Oh my fucking god! Damn, that was fucking intense! What a fucking. Hey, 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 are you okay? Are you hit? Sasuke, I'm not injured. Holy fuck, that was intense! Holy shit! God, I've never seen Morgan like this. Never. God damn! Holy shit! I've never seen Morgan like this. Like ever. Dude, that was like, oh my god! Yeah, this is gonna be a problem now. This is so fucked. The danger is gone. The heat of the moment, replaced by the chill of a cold sweat on my lower back. But why did you push me down? What? What do you mean, why? Why did I take my time turning back to the traceability trajectory. Verily, I'm aware of stomping feet as the crowd rushes to the exit, but the sound is far away. Reflexes. Sorry. Oh my god, I was scared Sarah like Sasuke will die. Holy fucking shit. And she didn't have her gun. Actually, my god. Wait, she might have like. Oh no, that's bad. If is if like they're gonna ask her why you were, what were you trying to do here? Yo, you alright there? You alright there, ma'am? I'm, I'm fine, detective. Thank you. For a moment, I locked eyes with Detective Corzine London. In the instant, I could recognize a nameless flickering across his face, cold and sharp like frostbitten furs. Nameless. We don't need a word for it because we only ever see it once. At the very end. Holy shit! Holy fucking shit, that was intense! God damn! Like, that was like, damn, like, nah, this is even better than episode 1. Holy fucking shit! Uh, okay. I take a 60 seconds to get into a couch pillow, so maybe now one of you could tell me what the hell happened out there? Oh fuck! Oh sorry. How did that man get into the courtroom, the building, and weapon like whatever the hell was that was? It was his whole arm, Madame Burroughs. Holy shit! Mounted like not illegally at some literary chop shop. Fully prosthetic, but fairly low tech. It uses simple air intake system and projectiles made of animal. Animal? As in teeth? Why on earth do these people doesn't trigger any metal detector? Looks organic from the outside. But if you're aiming at flesh, it gets the job done. And our metal detectors all that stand between the crazed gunman and the law of the land? No, Your Honor. We're looking into it now. But we already found some discrepancies in the personal files of courtroom security team members. He probably got his hand on a keycard. Lost. But Oston had it modified to get me into the building. Would that work? Only to work. Only needs to work once. This time, It did. I thought you expected to live alive, so you ask me, we're lucky it's like a real something more directed instead of an explosive. This is a nightmare. What am I supposed to do now? The jury must be horrified. I don't know how we could proceed. As I recall, the adjutant character defeat the moment Officer Rogers mentioned the Hound of Victoria. Oh, yeah, that's true. That happened. So they didn't actually see the shooting. And by the way, how does a pressure officer know that McCrane is the lead suspect in that case? Oh, that's true. That's true. How did you know that? Would anyone like to explain that to me? Well, you have to ask organized crimes. But the mood around Rogers has been celebratory. I imagine there were plenty of cops eager to describe in detail what he achieved by catching Sasuke red-handed. Allegedly, there's no presumption of innocent installation in a locker, groups, cop bars were not considered. So the unseen department buys Rogers a round of drinks. And 24 hours later, I've got a shooting in my courtroom. Who was he? The shooter has been ID'd as Bowen Preston, low-level muscle in the Blue Blood Mafia. What the fuck? Oh, okay, they were definitely targeting Sasuke. Oh shit. Oh shit. Priors for possession during assault. Attempting to carry out an assassination in a courtroom full of cops is quite a step up. Any connection to Kriegspad? Meh. Older generation, different part of town. Not exactly thick as thieves. So trying to execute Sasuke wasn't an act of revenge. He was given orders. Yes! Yes! That's very interesting. But it's a job for the police to handle. Counselor Morgan, I assume you'll be filing for a mistrial? About that, I feel it's my kind of best interest for the trial to continue. What? A Blue Blood gunman just tried to shoot him! But the jury didn't see that. All you know right now is that they've been given a long lunch. You too? The goal, Your Honor, as I always understood it, is for a defense attorney to do what's best for their clients. Right now, clearly, the Blue Blood Mafia is convinced McClane killed 4 of their men, and every cop in the city thinks he killed Officer Chauvin. If he walks on a mistrial, he won't be able to walk down the street without getting shanked. Sasuke Kai doesn't need a mistrial. He needs a meter blackout. I really hate that term, Morgan. She's right, Your Honor. If the story spread that the Blue Bloods tried to assassinate Sasuke, every juror in the city will assume he's guilty. We won't be able to find anyone over the age of 10 who hasn't heard of him. Then I'll put together 12 unbiased peers to judge him. Even if that's true, even if it's possible, what you're asking for is... Detective, is the building still on lockdown? Standard procedures says to keep it the way under of alpha for alpha an hour. We will have to stand aware. Sorry. Damn. Okay. Let me get back to it a bit. I should probably get some more after that probably. It's only like 8:32. We will have to stand. We will have to the stands were full of police officers, and any one of them could. Ambulance chasers will pay prime for the service district. Someone's gotta break rank. We don't need the blackout to last forever. We just need to be intimate exciting enough that the story doesn't leak until the trial's over. Which will be when exactly? We could finish tomorrow. There are only that many witnesses left on the docket. Finished tomorrow? Oh my god, I think that Han might be a key player in this fucking trial. She might be involved in this. Like what would if they kill like Suzuki here, I think the Blue Bloods will get that a lot from it. But this said, it's like the old gen from the Blue Bloods. But we'll see. uh, fine, yes, we'll have a blackout. A big, scary old blackout, like we're the shadowy master of the universe. Happy? Perfectly. Thank you, Your Honor. Detective, follow me. You'll need my authorization to activate the building's blackened protocols. Right behind you, ma'am. Surprised to be arguing for the same thing as you for once. Thanks for not getting from with the effort. Any other defense attorney in the city will take on a mischarge. Dump the hound of Ikara on some other idiot's doorstep and cash their check. Some other idiot, huh? Or is it that you can't dump him? You under us already? I haven't failed trained by them. That could change fast if you fail them. House guys are high society. Haven't you heard? And believe they notice. I don't think they're bothered to ask me just to afford underperforming. Sounds like exactly the kind of thing that high society types will do. Going this far for your client though. You know me. Defender of the weak, champion of the downtrodden. I go through a lot more than this to keep my face out of the papers. Hopefully, when the story does eventually leak, the focus should be entirely on Susuke. But if this means people start recognizing me, remembering me, Bomberser will be glad Lotta did him in one. I twist the knife to slow us on seconds ahead. Oh my god! I twist the knife slow as a second heavy if he's... You okay? Compared to you, I guess not, huh? I've never seen anyone got shot before. Oh, right. Sorry. No, I'm sorry that was... Maybe I'm feeling jealous? I spent honest time pulling up the crimes in the diagrams. Trying to get inside the head of Harper of all... Oh fuck, of all people and... Maybe I get into my head that I'm some kind of unfeeling badass. Just to fizz up like a deer at the sight of actual violence. I'll need to get over that. Do you? Do you need to get over it? I have responsibility. A prosecutor isn't a hangman, Emma. No. If a hangman does the job right, the neck snaps and the subject's dead before the pain even reaches the brain. If I do my job right, Sasuke Kara spent the rest of his life chewing on himself while Max haggled over the property rights to his grey matter. If you feel that bad about it, you can always recommend a lesser sentence. That's just the thing. I never feel that bad about it at all. Runs in the family. The way she whispered is a half-stuttering sigh. I'm not sure she even heard it herself. 4:08 p.m. August 15, 1986. Okay, actually, we might finish here because it said like we're gonna be done soon. State building, floor 48. right. That should free your phone from the blanket. Thank you, Detective London. You're welcome, Counselor Morgan. Something I said. You didn't say anything yesterday about how the massacre really is. Come on, there's a lot of code names to remember. Would you believe me if I said I didn't put 2 and 2 together? Maybe I would if I didn't see you act that fast back in the courtroom. That was a lucky shot. From across the room, with the crowd moving around him? Yeah, real lucky. I know. I'm agreeing with you. So, you would be a lot less lucky if you were, say, already watching him. Oh, he knew. He knew all along. He knew all along. Wait. Did you know? No. Okay. But I'm fine. You think I'm brave enough to stick around for a shooting that I knew would happen. But you recognize him? Tickle sparked the back of my brain, even in disguise. It helped that the guy was fidgeting around all day. Brassen has been in the corner all day? How long he waited for to take his shot? Did you get a good look at him? I did not. You shot him very fast. Eyes splashed up to hell and back. Nose bleed, flush, extremity. He was high as a drone. Oh, okay. This was like, yeah, he was on drugs. Okay. Probably meta. Oh. Oh yeah. This shit here. It was around somewhere here. Oh. Yeah, there was something about drugs, right? Considering how well the Blue Bloods have done pushing it. Meta-X Nirvana? Yeah, the Nirvana thing. Nirvana? The party drug that college kids are huffing? It's been a long time since I was in college. I guess it could be good for a party. In small doses. I'm I put this thing here. Don't take this out of context. Sure, but at higher doses. A couple of months ago, I saw this guy stumbling around on one of the open markets, high as in his mouth, moving a block a minute. He knocked over some bicycles, so I cuffed him to the rack, hoping to sober up within the hour and I could move on. I took a phone call, and when I looked back, he was trying to shoot with a chain. he broke 4 teeth, and he had started biting his own arm by the time I knocked him out. Ew. But anecdotes are cheap. One bad trip of how you slow the ball now that's rolling. You believe the hype? Think they gotta legalize it? Within the next 2 quarters, if you ask me. What happened to the Blue Bloods monopoly? Up in smoke. Former mags and dispensaries of the world step in to reap the rewards. And the Blue Bloods will have to stick off and cook up with some holidays to push. The great eyes rolls on. The Blue Bloods have legitimate sources, right? Like Cyanus? Yep. Some of them are even profitable, like the host clubs and big groups. So, if the Blue Blood can run those businesses just fine, why can't the same control Nirvana once it's legalized? There is competition in name reconnection and local in real estate, and basically, they cannot afford it. The building is too steep, and everyone's past the door like it's that way. Just a minute. I am going to take a drink because my mouth. I mean, like, yeah, I'm a bit of trouble to speak right now, so yeah. yeah, I'm gonna go eat something. I'm not eat like I'm gonna get like a cup of drink because oh my god, like speaking like for an hour like this. But I already ate, so I don't have to worry about like you know getting hungry or whatever. But anyway, I'll be right back quickly. Alright, I'm back. Oh my god, yeah, no water again. God damn it. We are running low on water. What's this? Oh my god. Okay, wait a minute. Just to give us a small break here. Okay. Get back to this shit. Damn it. Okay, legal drug. Okay, we'll get back into this as well. But yeah, like so far, like this episode is incredible. It's really, really good. Legal drugs are all of the realm of profitable. Folks like the economy do not want to share. Gee, not even on special occasions. Well, like I told you, there was that meeting last year, but their playdate fell apart. Hey, what you sit back in there in court about Prop 492? You really buy that? Tiger Chopin? Working with Bluebirds? It's quite unlike a pairing, I'll admit. But that might explain why he did it the way he did. So, what was the verdict? The verdict is only handed down after the jury's finished their deliberating. That may take... The show must go on. And the shooter, getting introduced to the accommodations down the morgue right about now. He was some Bluebird's muscle named Bresson. Ring a bell? As I said, all these Bluebirds are... He tried to shoot you, Sasuke. And I was standing very close to you when it happened. I like a little more detail than that. I've never met him, never heard of him. That's the truth. But the Bresson family is known to be enforcers for Bluebird's leadership. So is the old guy wants you dead? Does that make the Youngblood as an enemy of an enemy? Do you tell me Creek was a Youngblood? Considering what I'm on trial for, I thought they were fond of me either. God damn it, Sasuke. Who doesn't hate your fucking ass? I need to try harder to disregard the nonsense that comes out of that engine's mouth. It might be starting to sink in. Sasuke, you were captured when you could be ignored. You were tortured when you could be ransomed. And now these people are trying to kill you in one of the most secret buildings in the city? Why are they after? Why are you at the top of the Bluebird shit list? Is it because of... consideration? Is that to do with religion? Makoto seems hesitant to anything to do. Makoto seems hesitant to discuss anything to do with them, because it's a hard way, how they take care of religion and the like. If Makoto appeared to know anything about the hidden workings, that would be a breach of house lines. So religion is just a red herring? Is it something the How did? Did you help out with the Olga retire early last week? That Pokemon Messenger coming. That Pokemon Messenger coming is only with the high class of Counttail. Corporate rivals and the rest of the nobility. Yes, the Howling card is known in the lore wars, but he isn't truly filled there. And he hasn't taken the life of any blue but no void or otherwise in over a year. So not since you were already assigned to guard duty. So that's your meaning? Is it because of what happened a year ago? How you know about what happened a year ago? A meeting between the Gold Guard and House, apparently. You were gonna work out a deal for the current network to distribute a Blue Blood product. Why would you want to basically cook the sweet of the Blue Bloods make sold in our storefronts or pharmacies? You wouldn't. Not until after Nirvana is legalized. Yes. Yes. I figured some stuff out. Stop pouting. There was a meeting last year. Yes. A private meeting that was to be kept strictly confidential. The IFG met with the Olgar to discuss a deal. It fell apart. Voices were raised, weapon drawn. I was in the shadow and I stepped in front of a blade from Makoto. The house elders were perturbed afterwards. They feared for Makoto's safety and perhaps felt they had grown overconfident. The hound is a useful tool, but not indispensable. So they ordered me to call Makoto full time. Isn't that a great honor? Guarding the heir of the headship? Of course it is. Then why do you sound like that? You get points for picking up on it, but you need to learn how to take advantage of it. So your deal fell apart. Blood was drawn. I kinda see that was part for the course in your world. It's not unheard of. So why are the Orgas still trying to kill you in Makoto a year later? I don't know! I don't know, Morgan. Because I'm not an Olgard. Is there someone we could talk to who is? There's always someone. For a price. But if that's how it's gonna go, I'm gonna need a drink first. Okay. Here to join. What are you talking about? Hmm? Wait, what? Oh, huh? Sorry to disappoint, but I was here first. The net's slow as shit in this Wiggle school. No one else come here if they don't have to. So it's quite a spot to read. Huh? Y- Yeah, it is a detective mystery. So what? Like 5% of the books in the library are? Well, it's not like I own the room. If I don't convene your club meetings here with all your many members, I can exactly sue you. Especially not saying you're gonna be some big shot lawyer. Wait. Yeah, okay, this person is talking to Morgan. Hmm. Join your club so I won't get evicted? Isn't that like blackmail? Counselor? Mutually beneficial, sure. So it's just plain old corruption. You do just fine out there in the adult world. Whatever. As long as you don't go around telling people I'm a member, you can put me down. We need to add our phone numbers too? No. I don't actually care. Is something wrong? Why would you feel that something's wrong? It's very unusual for you to wake up mid-transit. When you decide to nap, you fell asleep very fast and you sleep very deeply. Suspiciously so. Sometimes I try to wake you and I could swear you just pretending. I have no idea what you're talking about. Besides, you're the one who's a bit quiet. I have been bothering Sasuke, I think. Pestering him about catching bullets. If you were bothering Sasuke, he'll say, turn to the side that bitchy puzzle is. But I can't catch a bullet either. Even though I'm fast, and I can see fast. Sasuke was the one who acted while I was just Sasuke trained for that kind of thing. Trained for his whole life, the way he tells it. Father brought me to be strong. I should be able to. David didn't build you to be anything, Sarah. He didn't even rebuild you. Just watch you grow. And you think I'm still growing? Still developing? You think I can get taller? I think you shouldn't get hopes up about that. Come on. You can bounce back faster than that. I'm sorry. I suppose I am still processing what we saw back in the courtroom. When Detective Lauder took out that shooter, when Detective Lauder took out the shooter, I know that Detective Lawton has been a police officer for many years. It stands to reason that he acted decisively in circumstances where so many lives are at risk. Why I'm still thinking about is the man he killed. Yeah. But there's only so much speculating we can do about his motive until... I'm not thinking about his motive. I'm thinking about how he's dead. You haven't been out and you've been out and about that long. Everything's new to you, even the most ordinary stuff. Guess I forgot that includes the extraordinary too. You've seen violence like that before, then? Yes, yes I have. Seen people die? Yes, I have. Seen more people die than most of your age? Most lawyers? Probably a safe bet. This is a private subject, isn't it? Death is always private. I'm no exception. Do people ever get used to it? I can only speak for myself. Have you gotten used to it? Oh, thinking about Emma. Every time is like the first time. Oh, but everyone is like you then. It doesn't seem like the kind of thing anyone should get used to. Oh, Sarah, you have no idea about her. Huh. Sorry to disappoint you then. There are no people like me. She's a fucking serial killer. What the hell do you mean? Irashai. Irashai. To what do I hold the pleasure of seeing my two favorite girls? One's Sarah. Who's the other? Fake my imagination, apparently. Do you want something to drink? What do you recommend? I've just got, in this case, a beautiful, tawny, deep red, volcanic soul across the sea. Savory and full, notes of cherry and oak. Sounds delicious. You just described a tree. Down to the dirt. Well, I would very much to try it. Sorry, you're underage. She's an android. A very realistic one! What you said to customer who walk in and see your chicken at the counter? Oh my god. Irashai? Uh, 2 waters coming right up. Wait, back up. Your client is the Hound Vicaria? And I was the last person to find out what that actually means. Then it should be easy enough to tell whether he did the deed or not. The Hound always leave a calling card. So I heard. It's a little stark white business card laid neatly on the ground with the Hound's insignia. I don't understand why the house would go to such lengths to let the victims know who attacked them. These neo-ability types. Their whole lives were galas in boardrooms and cocktail parties and wine tasting. Torture! Where every sentence has a front and back side to it, and every glance is of all unspoken colors. To them, an ambiguous act of violence is just an exclamation form that it can misconstrue. And the car are exactly at the top of the neo-ability picking order. Remind the others that they have still got the fangs is a viable strategy when they know their outclass in terms of how many mountains of gold. That doesn't explain why such a supposedly great assassin has gotten made on more than one occasion. Well, he's probably just doing his job there. If all he did was to get away with murder, he'd be a poisoner or a sniper. All the major houses love to use those body doubles. If he kills a target behind closed doors, the house can just bring out the spare. Or hell, claim the entire thing never happened. But if the hound kills where house rivals can see, the damage sticks. You know a lot about neo-ability, don't you, boss? Are you considered part of the neo-aristocracy? Do I look like I have that kind of swag? I don't run about mid-town as a hobby, kid. Would you know it? Look at how profitable your wine section is. He'll catch on. The hound wasn't less surprised, but the bigger reason making anything click for me. A Blue-Blood assassin trying to miss him mid-trial? I don't get it either, but the Blue-Bloods aren't as rational as they used to be. Used to be? I traded with them a good deal when I was younger, and they were richer. Traded what? Stock tips? Oh. This was before the car cut them down, right? I was a young man hungry to establish myself, and the Blue Bloods were the biggest game in town. There wasn't even a trickle in some psycho punk's eye back then, and the car cartel were just that. Drug smugglers and dope runners. The Blue Bloods used them as couriers. A reversal of fortune could be their name to operate houses and hospitals all across the city today if what? If the Ika hadn't killed it all. Yeah, that's true. Exactly. That would, like, honestly, I think the Blue Bloods would be like on the top, but since that Ika killed them, well, reversal of fortune, like Morgan said. But didn't have allies, connections? The morgues were overflowing with Syrian blood. No one wanted anything to do with them. But they were the victims. Corporate powers are risk averse. Political alliance will cause you to bring something to the table. And when you fall that far, that fast, the common folk assume it happened for a reason. They thought that the Blue Bloods didn't just because it happened to them? That's crazy. Wait, that's actually important. All that was left were the old-timers, the grandparents, and the great-uncles all studying with their heirs. They could latch keys and offers during the Red Decade, found family that became the first gens and then the Youngbloods. What about the money? You're starting to sound like a real human. Some of it, the cash, the gold, the jewels, the Ikari just stole. But the vast majority of it was held overseas, where it was safe, untouchable, and impossible to get your hands on without the right blood. Locked behind Kanchife. Yeah, so Jife is one of the terms here. I think it was let's go over verification, yeah. Yeah, it's stuck with that, like, yeah, basically, yeah. Getting pressured by the car was a bad feeling, but losing that money was unforgivable. The rest of the Blue Blood Mafia around the world would never accept them back into the fold until they recovered. Exiled from paradise because they tended faith with the rubrics. As a selected power through it, is it? No. It would have to be a very stubborn poem. Those are the ones you remember, aren't they? Probably why the Blue Bloods are still humming to the same old hymns, busting down the same ghost stories and urban legends. They did seem to be a surprisingly superstitious bunch, crossing the fingers over the Red Hood end. Hey, what's a little lore? That's another one. You spin on what the oldest tale in the book, A Promised Prince. Wait, what? Okay. Promised Prince, okay. I believe is that exactly the one kid survived the fall of leaves. One lone heir to all the forces the Blue Bloods lost. Got spirited away overseas or out west to be raised in secret. And one day you'll come back to reclaim what's rightfully, you know, I guess you have read this one before. So right, tell me what was one for. Oh yeah, okay. Is there any truth to it? All gods seem to think so. Need to think so. It's probably what's keeping them alive. If they can just hold on another 5 years, they'll finally find the heir they've been looking for, and they can't rectify the case of embarrassment and shame. Thinking like that is what makes Youngblood start talking about. Maybe the old guard doesn't care about what happened to us. What do they expect? Blood's thicker than water. The original full expression is thought to be the blood of the camera is thicker than the water of the wound. That actually suggests that the camaraderie between those who fought together is stronger than simply sharing a common relative. Yeah? Well, if that were actually true, then maybe people would have amputated that expression centuries ago. Still, this is 30 years of war or blood currently for Prophet that we're talking about. Youngbloods give their life to the Mafia. Each of them had to choose it over their own family. It's a very hard deal because they lose just cause some shallow kid only battled for his DNA, taken to shop after all these years. Do you think the All Gods will throw away the Youngbloods if it's means reuniting with the Little Lord? I know it, and so do the Youngbloods. That doesn't seem to be a dynamic that incentivizes them to look very hard for this Little Lord. No, it incentivizes them to smother the royal bastard. If I assume my client's innocent, that means someone else killed Tarek Chopin. Someone who didn't do it in self-defense. Tarek Chopin? You mean the son of the Councilman? Adopted son. His parents are government officials. You think they are allowed in the Mob Act can protect all their records? Sarah, look this guy up. Wait. Well, best no. Ah, this game is fucking awesome. They cooked. What do you want to know? Oh, it's like Chopin. Okay, let me... I like what they're thinking here. Oh, can I like hide it? No, I cannot hide it. Adoption. I want to know about this adoption. It's finally in 2026, after 3 months of visiting to the Gospel Home orphanages, a private philanthropic institution that is no longer in business. Bankrupt or bought out? Bankrupt. Damn it, if they just got started, the parent company might have kept their records. The adoption decision was somewhat an event. There are multiple news articles and photos of it. Not sure cuts down the reality of their collection, but they will be carried abolished if they let a photo of the good. That could pass them by. Unless they don't want to draw attention away from who they were adopting and... Yeah! No. A child showing us quietly in a politician's life looking guilty as a sin. They wouldn't let people think. This is useful. I cannot go into all this because think about this. What about education? What was his education? Tariq Chopin had a law degree. Who gets a law degree and then become who gets a law degree and then becomes a patrol officer? The son of a politician. It's not a bad path. Yeah, exactly. Why are you actually trying to get like, you know, things that you could become a lawyer and all, and then you just become a patrol officer? That's kind of weird in my book. Like, it's like, for example, I'm like, you know, I want to work in retail, and then I'm working in logistics. That doesn't make any fucking sense because I want to work in the shop, not in the warehouse. That's not what I want to do. That doesn't make any sense. I mean, yeah, you know, also logistics kind of fucking sucks as a job, but that's just me. Anyway, let's get back into it. If your superiors know you're connected and smart, and can recognize when the law is being broken, they keep you far away from anything real. You can coast for a year and then move on into politics as a veteran of the force, who's hard on crime. London didn't mention he was far too principled to be likable or reliable. Bro has a law degree, like that doesn't make any sense. Yeah. He was too fast. Yeah, that's. If joining up with the police was nothing but a calculated move, time is here clearly plan for what to do after. And how it involved if they want to see in a realistic scheme. About his age. How old was he? His age is listed at 27, but entry has been edited a number of times. There had been a great deal of back and forth between them and contributors in the last 36 hours of the addition of removal of an asterisk. Wait, is that true? Check his profile. Huh. It seems his already birth certificate was lost. Huh. Well, that's shady as hell. Only kinda. Here it comes. If he was an orphan 27 years ago, that's probably family in the red decade. A lot of people was getting lost back then. That's a kind of way of putting it. Why would be an uncanny way of putting it? The government of the world was scrambling. I can think of a few reasons why a cop would get murdered at the scene of a crime like that. But that Chopin wasn't some ordinary cop. The strong motive that comes to mind is, wait, you really think? You think Chopin was a little lord? Oh! He was the heir of the Blue Bloods! Oh shit! No fucking way! He was the heir of the fucking Blue Bloods! That makes sense! Okay, that's... Oh, fuck! That's why the Blue Bloods wanted to kill, Sasuke. That's why! That's why they want to kill... Because they killed... Not because they killed a cop, but because they killed the little lord. Oh my god! Holy shit! You're the last person I expect to believe in fairy tales, Red. Can you honestly say it doesn't fit? Huh. If we for a moment assume that unicorns and sushi knuckles are real. What do you mean? Sushi knuckles are very well documented. I can show you. Then yeah, it's possible that Chopin was a little lord. That's fucking crazy. That makes sense why he was fucking killed. But who killed him? I'm gonna bet it's Rogers. Or one of the Blue Bloods members was there. Maybe Han or someone else. And if any young blood knew it, they want him dead. Yeah, and guess who's still alive? To prevent the Olga from abandoning them, three thoughts come to mind. One, this all my guess on your part. Even the most zealous young blood wouldn't offer a guy just because he happened to be about 30 years older that adopted. They would have to seen something that at least suggested it. Two, as I recall, the only young blood you know of is this Creek guy. And Creek was dead before Chopin even entered the building. Clears his name pretty handily. The only young blood I know. Three. Yeah, Han! Three. I can think of at least one of the groups that killed the little lord from becoming his throne. How's Ikaya? And who better to cut him down than the most loyal Rook? And that would nearly explain why Olga would be pissed enough to try and kill Sasuke in the room. Unfortunately, stay positive. Just because Olga thinks Sasuke killed their precious heirs doesn't mean he actually did. Yeah. Hey Sarah, get some footage of me making this next one from over there in the corner. Boss? We'll shoot a promo. I just found this hidden gem where this guy made the best drink ever. That kind of thing. Where it's kinda cheap and fake, but like, you're on the joke. It's not pretending to be genuine. Boss! With the numbers of followers Kitsugi has, a video longer than 9 seconds posted at this time of day. I don't want to hear that 0% shit. Weird crosspost or whatever. Does it have to be that corner? The lighting will be bad. Any corner. Just make sure it's from a distance. From a distance? Would be better to frame if... It looked like a shaky cam. Found footage. It's more legit that way. So he was the heir of the Blue Bloods. Holy shit. My hands is not shake, but I'll try. What are you doing? Make you a drink, obviously. That's quite a treat. Why? Because we got some heavy shit to discuss. Start with ice. What do we do with crushed ice at Kitsugi, Sarah? Kick it under the fridge. Exactly. Rock ice or nothing when you're mixing a cocktail. Hang on! You thought of that? Wait, let me hide this. This is peak. Look at her face, like, brother. There's a drain under there. Not in my kitchen. When your house melts, it wipes the floor half a line. Just pay no attention to the single half I'm using here. Sarah. Wait, no, let me do this again. Half a lime juice, pay no attention to the single half I'm using here, Sarah. Red is like hard. Nah, no, you're the lawyer. You've got a hell of a mind for all this stuff. Heck right. Toss the York on rest of the weekend, in which case, put in the ball in the fridge. But it seems to me like you are pushing this shooter from every angle, but the citizen one. Or Jeet. If a customer says they prefer simple syrup, it will mean no, we won't serve them anymore. You need to consider that maybe that shooter wasn't there for Sasuke. I told you, they kicked me out after only a few minutes. No one is after me for that. Whiskey. Black label or higher. Then shake the hell out of it. Water of mouth can be deadly down there in the fog. I saw her leaving the building. Can easily become I saw her running away. If someone wanted to get to me, a courtroom filled with cops would be a pretty shitty place to choose to do it. Yeah, but it might be the only time and place they know you'd be. Made for garnish with charred cinnamon for smoky ambience. Serve immediately. Wow, look at this! A bitter blessing. Surely with that much lime, it's a soul blessing. No? You want me to toss it out? Thank you for the drink. But I'm nobody, Rain. No one's coming to get me. Nobody even knows I exist. I hope you're right. I am. You won't know if you're wrong until it's too late. Bottoms up. You get all that, Sarah? Yes, boss. Hey, bottoms up is just an expression. You're supposed to sip it. For God's... One last thing. Apparently, Sasuke got to talk about some kind of huntsman. If the little rolls up an legend, huntsman is a goddamn boogeyman. Hawkeye shooting the shit out of when Tyler tries to make the noobs are afraid to go off in pieces by themselves. So they're bullshit. I thought as much, but... Oh, they're very real. Pardon? Huntsman. Not a species native to our shores, thank God, but they're real. You just said they're boogeymen? Yeah. And the fact that they exist is what makes them so scary. Are they some sort of assassin, like Preston, the show in the courtroom? Nothing so concrete. Huntsmen are future shapeshifters. You feel a chant down your spine one night, or you way home from work, go to sleep, wake up night to a man wearing your own face, tricking the life out of you. Why calls your mom from your live phone across the room in your own voice? But like I said, they're all overseas, a more consistent part of the world where the Bluebirds are better funded. You won't pay for one of them to come into the country unless you had a really good use case or a weapon only they could take full advantage of. Well, I'll be sure to pass that on to Sasuke. Why? So Sasuke can start running his will? I won't bet against him, so long as he knows what he's up against. Urban legends are missed, but boogeymen are easy to kill. How do you kill a boogeyman? Same way I'll kill anyone else. With pleasure. She's a fucking creep. Oh, wait, what? Oh, right. I actually need a recommendation from you. What, kind of recommendation? A bar, I think, needs to be open tonight. Oh, oh. What are you looking for? Well, it's, not for me, but... How much do you know about Host Club? Oh. What the hell are you talking about? What's she... Wait. What? What are you talking about host club then like mostly focus on Reyes? What does that mean? What the hell is that supposed to mean? Just what I said. Just what I said. You can't enter the crime scene until you sort of seeking criticism. You've gotta be. You're a drug pushing lowlife. Boy, I need your permission to go anywhere. I take offense to that. I never worked in pharma. Han, not the time to be a smartass. Reyes, it only take 30 seconds. You're serious? This is reality? The city is expecting blue belts to keep a crime scene secure? They're the ones committing to the goddamn crimes. Hey, if that's your criteria, how the police force should be disqualified? Or is excessive force not a real crime? Or violent spouse not real victims? Guess how assault always because assault only assault with a real person on the receiving end. Silence is the ultimate Reyes. All the people are getting older and are assigned by bosses. These idiots are walking around barehanded and knocking shit over and leaving trash all over the goddamn place. Should we give them the badge while you're at it? Let them investigate crimes too? We already investigate crimes. You have any idea how many missing teens there are in the lower wards? No. Because we found them. Because we actually give a shit about the people who live down here. Oh. And I'm sure your prices are very generous. Better the parents get a bill from us than a letter of consent from you. So sorry, ma'am, but you look suspicious as though he was running away. Han, not helping. Reyes, let's calm down. Sorry that I'm not calm. We've got actually orcas stomping all over the scene where a cop was murdered. The last I counted, there were 5 bodies upstairs. Are both your eyes broken, or do you just not recognize anyone without a badge as a human? Perhaps we've come at a bad time. Nothing for it. Gotta strike while your iron was hot. The iron seems very hard this night, don't I? Sorry to interrupt, folks. Don't mind me, I just go take a look upstairs. No, you? Why not? You need that once already today. Why not let these orcas give you the tour? Was that you giving me the permission? No! You and others should be both at a goddamn hospital, whatever, getting brief. She doesn't need your permission. She has mine. Ma'am, you can go right upstairs. Talking with me again, breaking figures. Is that air going in right now? That sounds like a threat. You wanna hear a threat? Clearly. This is not gonna work. So Han, why don't you head upstairs and wait for Morgan? I don't take orders from you. What? Who do you take orders from? Want me to give them a call? Let me know you're going around kicking hornet's nest and crushing your head over while everyone's getting stung? Whatever. You think you can just walk away after the shit you said? Turn around and take a walk, sunshine. London, if you think for even one, I'm not kidding, Farah. Take a walk. Forget. Y'all can go to hell for all I care. Oh, no, not you. Who that? For God's sake. Huh? Sorry about the bad timing. No, that was going to blow up no matter what. Situations like these require compromise, and Reyes is uncompromising. At least you are bound to balance her out. You may be the most compromised cop I've ever met. That was not really nice to see. That was not really nice to say. Yeah, that's true. And it shows that you haven't met that many cops. I'm surprised you're still walking around here after what happened in the courtroom. Huh? Oh, Resin? The group was our big organization, and Preston was sprayed from me on the other side. Guards like Han who work in the gray areas might as well live in a different world. If you say so. I just didn't think we might well allow the death of one of their own to go unanswered. They sent him into a courtroom packed with police from a body arm that only had one shot. I don't feel surprised he didn't make it back. Will Detective Raz be alright? She seemed angry. More so than usual. Yeah, she's alright, blowing up, yelling, cursing. That's not particularly healthy. It's the ones who go quiet you gotta worry about. What brings you back here anyway? We are pursuing leads. Sounds serious. And I'm going to dig into Chopin after implication. Anyone go digging into Chopin after my implications earlier today? Lily Rockford would probably be taken seriously, if only to cross it off the list, but other than her, I think you mostly just piss people off. Lucky for you, I was able to convince some text to confirm your soundproof Windows theory, but it was confirmed that the audience and all are putting from the clothes. Okay. Yep, that's true. Don't expect to be welcome at City Hall anytime soon. I'll count on it. Whatever else is in the log, Chopin didn't get here before anyone else, and no one knows how. Look, if you really did get some kind of coded message or secret text, there's no trace of it in any compliance on his personal devices, and it comes from any other tag we examine on site. Have you found any secret passages on the premises? I'm afraid not, no lady. But maybe you'll have a better luck next time than me. Secret passages? In what world? I mean, that would be like the most fucking like Resident Evil bullshit that you could pull on here. And cliche as fuck too, when you think about it. Was that your old story? Was that your old story back in the courtroom? You and Raz happen to be in the area? If you don't want to take my word for it, Ralph tell you the same thing. It doesn't seem like she wants to talk about Adelaide at the moment. Can you tell me exactly what you two saw when you arrived? The 10999 went out. The 10999, I'm gonna say the 10999, it's much easier. Went out at around 10:50 p.m. telling us that Chopin Heart had stopped. So we dashed across the street to an elevator. We were descending at 10:17 p.m. when Rogers reported that he was dead. At 10:21 p.m. we approached from the front of the building, saw the door ajar, lock blown in. Then Session and I started to clean the first floor. You didn't hurry up to the third floor where the dead cop was? Well, that's actually important because that's weird. Why did you go to the second floor? We're sitting at 10:70 p.m. when Rogers reported that he was dead. Found them in front of the building, so I drove out back on. That's gonna be important. I think that it's gonna be like one of the key. I think London might have something here because, they were over the front of the building. Look blown in, okay. Clear the first floor. Like a identified. Chopin flatline. His own partner confirmed it was no false alarm. We knew we couldn't do anything for him. Walker's already been apprehended to suspect, so SOPs will focus on securing the area and clearing the premises. Oh, level-headed. So the officer, the officer Rogers we saw in court today really did take Sasuke down all by himself? Yeah, charging and pistol whipping right on the head. I assume you found that the first floor in fact was clear. Yeah, all these walls were empty. You didn't wait for Silence to show up with the spare keys? Surprise! You didn't throw your back out kicking down doors. Sunshine helped. Besides, they weren't all locked. They weren't? Yeah, I remember that. That one right here was unlocked. Room 107. There was someone else in the building! Oh, shit! So that hints that this one vault door was unlocked when he and the rest arrived at the scene of the crime. It's a physical kill like all those on premise. Nothing suspicious that was behind this. Why was this door open? So... Okay, so there was no one here, but why was this door open? Oh my... Okay, so this is weird. Huh, that's odd. That's very odd. Yeah. that one right there was unlocked. Room 107. Nothing inside there either though. Guess the blue bus missed a lock on either ground up or something. Cyanide says every door in the building at this point. But when I first walked down this hallway and when I walked out the front door later, how did this hall look then? If you do manage to find some kind of sign alarm, I'd be impressed. If you prove that Chopin was dirty, I'll be floored. But even then, how the hell are you gonna convince the jury that anyone other than Sasuke killed him? It'll be difficult. We are counting for the four dead bluebirds as well. But if you take it all in as one set, starts seeming plausible as an issue, don't you think? Why? You wanna pitch this as the young brothers all got going at it? Over what? The juicy bait that Chopin died over. Proposition 492. But what's there to discover? About? That project will put money in everyone's pockets. If my theory is correct, and Chopin was killed because the young brothers didn't want the Olga avoiding them. The Olga have always edged their bets on the little world returning. Does that mean they rendered any plans to profit off of Proposition 492 were a wrong blood conspiracy? Those favors were tucked inside Creek's safe before I arrived. Well, good hunting. You wanna be joining us? Not this time. I gotta go pump the brakes on Sunshine before she finds a bar. Try not to piss off the blue buds with any more wild accusation while I'm gone. I would never. Well, take care. And that goes to W for you, Sparky. What does Sparky mean, by the way? It's a nickname, cause you're so bright. A nickname? But I guess people always call you Ant whatever they like, huh? Sorry. Sure, last first. What do you mean? I'll just call you Sarah. But it's my nickname. You gave it to me. You can just take it back. Well, okay then, Sparky. Huh. What the hell? Did you... What the hell? Did you head spear me that much? I will never want to seem ungrateful. I'm thinking about like what London said, yeah. Yeah. So Fortnite 2 was the bait like to lure out like Chopin? Hmm. Seems like the smell's starting to fade. Barely, barely even the memory of blood now. Barely even memory of blood. Now that so many feet have turned into here. Nothing lasts forever. Miss Han? What? No, I recalled you this morning. No, they're not. No, they're not. You being paranoid. Yes, I'm sure. Yes. I'll call you tonight. Bye. Didn't mean to interrupt another lover's quarrel. What? Oh, no, that was... Dimension meds are working to get confused this time of day. Sorry. Forget. That's what I'm gonna do. Just gonna turn my phone off for a minute and forget. Cute Android, by the way! So what's up? There's a couple ways of going about this, but none of them are surefire. Might as well start a bit big and see if there's anything to this theory. Do the Blue Bloods use a silent alarms? Yeah, of course. Thank you for telling us. Sure. I'm actually going to need a bit more than that, Miss Han. It's just on. Did Creek have a silent alarm? Oh! She's sus. I don't know. I thought it was Rogers, but maybe I think it's an internal conflict, yeah, between the Blue Bloods. It might be that, yeah. Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. Huh. She's hesitating all of a sudden. Is she unsure of the answer, or did she just give her a first answer without thinking about where it could lead? Nothing like that inside the building. Alex would show up in spite of anybody now. The axe is not flawless. It can miss things. Look, you've seen the level of tech we Bluebirds have. It's secure, but it's subtle. True. An Arca runs security firm will have quite as much luck hiding the subsystem from the police as David Asher did, Sarah. But the Arcs can miss things that are taken along. A sound alarm that's analog? Ha! Let me know if you figure that one out. Either alarm is analog and loud, or digital and silent. They don't mix. She's defensive. But her logic is sound. Approaching from the other angle then. How could an analog sound alarm possibly function? It is alarm, but one that can be heard, and just normal signal senses. What a horrible smell in here! Like a dog whistle. Huh? You once bragged to me about your sense of smell. I don't think I was bragging. Could've saw you puff your chest all the time. Ugh, doesn't matter. If I asked you to sniff something out, could you find it? Why would you like me to look for? Wait, that might be important. I still don't have a clear picture of what happened after I left. But there's one thing I know should be able to hear that hasn't been done up once yet. Wait, yeah, what happened to the knife? Uh, Scanning the keys for the entire building. Yeah, if that's a knife, I'm gonna snitch myself. We found Chris' corpse right where I left him. No, the one thing I should know here that doesn't turn up is... Oh my god, the knife! Yeah, the knife! Right. I'm the only one who knows about the knife. And while I don't know where it went, I do know it had plenty of blood on it when I last saw it. I want you to smell for blood. I don't know. Do you really need me to help you find blood in here? I'm not asking you to sniff in here. I want you to smell out of the window. I'll try. There are many strong smells in this part of the city, Adonai. But there's something truly unpleasant as well. Something beneath this fire escape. Okay. Now, go fetch! You could ask nicely. Wait, Sarah. Yes? That's a very old rusted fire escape. Take the stairs. Huh? You're too heavy. As you command, Adonai. Un instant. 7 minutes later, Sarah returned, looking worse for wear and seemingly in a bad mood? Did the wet comment bother her that much? Adonai, I do not like digging through trash. It is not a dignified way to investigate. Digging in people's trash is the basis of all good investigation. Easy for you to say when you're wearing all white. Did you find something? Yes. My knife. It was in the trash. That's a weapon. That's Morgan's knife. It's charred? I found it amongst the ashes of a blackened steel drum below the fire escape. It seems to have been the site of a fire. That sounds familiar. Wasn't there a barrel burning in the alley when I first got to the place out? There were signs of a chemical flame rather than being applied to the barrel. Huh. Police must have put the fire out when they first secured the scene. Meaning the knife wasn't in the fire all night, but still. There does indeed appear to be blood on this knife, Adonai. So how did both the police and Cyrus miss it? They are not ours as good as yours, evidently. That is true. But they have drones and dogs for these kind of things. Yeah, but they have to actually use them. They have no reason to search the vicinity for a bloody knife if they find a sword sticking out of a corpse midsection. Shall I ask the police to check for fingerprints? Fingerprints on mostly oil and sweat. Fire. Oh my god! Holy shit! Lol, that's crazy. She might actually like get away from this again. That was the second time that happened. No, third time, because damn, that's crazy. That's fucking crazy. Yeah, fingerprints on mostly oil and sweat. Fire burns them both. Then we have to test and see whose blood is on a knife. But DNA is damaged by heat as well. You know, before DNA analysis, blood are handled with forensic use. You mean blood typing? The DNA on the knife might be too damaged, but modern analytical tools should be able to at least identify blood typing. That could work, Adonai. Great! Ready to get started? Pardon? You were capable of recognizing my DNA, weren't you? When we first met, yes, but so what did you try your hand at analyzing blood type? It's gotta be simpler, right? It might be, Adonai. To analyze the blood on the style, I will have to use my oh! No, that's fucked up! Oh no! Pretend to lollipop. or something. It's blood. Well done, blood. It'll taste like pee. You don't know what human blood tastes like. Of course I don't. Look, the fire sanitized it. Probably. Just get it over with. I refer this incident the next time we discuss race, I don't know. Fine by me. Cause that's never happening. Analyzing flavor profile. Analysis complete. That's so good. I'm. Oh my god, that's so funny. What do we got? There's blood for more than one person present. Mostly B minus. I believe with some AB minus around the tip. Alright, now that I have a crosswind with the rest of the day I have. B minus. Wait. Wait. No. Ooh. Wait, hold the fuck up. Oh! No, she's O minus, so it's not her. Oh, wait. What was Miller's blood? Beam. It's Rogers. Rogers killed. No, yeah. Oh. Look at the blood type. Look here. Look. Right here. Son of a bitch. Who else could it be? Like, there's no one else. Oh, I mean, it could be Sasuke. Sasuke is the same blood type, but I don't think Sasuke did it. I think it's Rogers. Rogers killed killed him. Thank you for the report, Sarah. You've given me a new lead to follow. Yes, Adonai. And you just made your first forensic contribution to an ongoing criminal investigation. My I love the my knife. That's funny. A match point minimum start common knife sold at a wow. Sarah's unique bananas, miserable forensic Last time I believe was something important with Sasuke. How did they end outside? Yeah. That's a good question. Like, how? That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. What the fuck? Nico Morg? Hey, you just made your first forensic contribution to an ongoing criminal investigation. How many androids can say that? Wait, how do I know all this stuff here? Okay. How many androids can say that? Huh. Now, come on, we got some boxes to tick. Okay, Miller's body. Running protocol designed to make data difficult to physically redistribute. Could anyone just take out their phone and snap a picture of the pages? It seemed that some of the responding officers attempted to the arcs show that they failed. That's some fancy ink. What do you see when you look at these pages then? No more details than you, I'm afraid. It's strange, isn't it? They went to such lengths to protect this information. And yet, these papers were left out where Officer Chopin or anyone could read them. They weren't left back there by Creek. I took the documents out of his safe so I could reach the mask. And I must have them out on the desk afterwards. That's Sasuke, right? Our client, Sasuke, according to Rogers, this is how he found him. Trusting the sword into Chopin. Or merely trying to retrieve it. Not a usual improver there. He really was found in a terrible state, wasn't he? And that was before the police gave him his calculator were coming and... Huh? Sarah, bring up the medical files on Sasuke. I want to go over everything we know about how he looked when Rogers arrested him. What specifically? I would say the blood analysis, yeah. He was covered in blood, right? Was supposed to take him for analysis? The blood on his torso and head was on his own. He got some of Chopin's blood on him while he was face down, being cuffed by Officer Rogers. And he also had a great deal of fresh blood on his feet and pants legs. How exactly was he injured? His left hand was broken. He had internal bleeding throughout his torso, bruising and whole burns on his wrist, where he was bound, contusions on all of the anterior side of his body, and he also sustained a large blood force trauma wound on the back of the head. His biggest wound was to the back of his head? I guess he fell backwards to the ground. There's also a small cut on his left hand. How small? As if he cut himself in the kitchen. Huh. Wasn't expecting a metaphor there, but it's effective enough. Any other questions about O'Connor's arrest of the night? Not unless there are some crime scene photos you've been altering out on me. I'm afraid not. How is it that I'm the only one made an effort to preserve the crime scene? So he cut his left hand with the knife. So that's why he got probably framed too here. And Kurtan, supposedly, he was the first to die. Logically, he had to have been. He's the one who had the gun. If an attacker got away from him, they must have done so first. Yes, I can see that the gun is registered to him. Right, registered. Who the hell will look at this guy with that gun and just dump me along? Patrol officers TC and HR. What? Wait. Rogers? TC and HR? Ty Chopin and Yui Rogers? Their badge numbers match. It seems like they did an encounter and briefly doing a stop and frisk and found this gun on him. Finding a gun like this on anyone requires doing a stop and frisk. At the very minimum, that's going for 28 days detainment. Why did you just let him go? Yeah, so Rogers is also in with the Blue Bloods. That's crazy. We were thought. Is it possible that he was a criminal informant? If he was a CI, they wouldn't have even logged the incident. And besides, patrol officers don't have their own CIs. Then perhaps they let him go for some other reason? Because they already got what they wanted from him? Make sure to copy the file of that stop and frisk report. Right away! Okay, so we can go during routine similar face by firearm shows signs of illegal modification. Subject is possession of a suspect communication software and cell on personal phone. Subject released with a warning in accordance with a police code. Prejudice. Wait, I have to read this. Let's so they just let him go? Like that? Yeah, I think that like both of them were like you know, they were crooked cops. I love the Nico Morgan. This is so fucking dope. I love it. Right away. What else? Wait. What's over here? Okay. Is this evidence? It's a piece of crap. Some crazy thing behind. Nothing relevant about it. Yes, you're right. It's just a news article they must have been reading. Apparently, they've arrested the Heartbreak Killer. Copycat. Yes, the Heartbreak Killer copycat. It seems. Just let me skim it for myself. Oh, so they quote added to the Heartbreak Killer copy. Is it about like the episode 0? An individual suspected of planning an act of terror has been arrested thanks to quick response from local person. And the information has not been reached, but it was apprehended by officers who seemed in the time of meeting. Already unloaded the fireman, so bringing his retreat to the vehicle. Comment on whether the fireman is in question was probably tagged, but instead it was a close tie to the investigating claim that there was a weapon. Itself was not tied to the arrest. States to the arrest. So the question what was at the time appropriate of someone like the outbreak plan at Stinson. Okay, this is really important because now all those articles, they have like a big play also like everything you read into like all the profile shit and stuff and all are very important because like you really have to pay attention to what's going on here because well, I don't want to end with a game over. Suspect, listen. I'm not gonna like read out loud. I'm just gonna read like this because it's a lot. Police have no command. Addition to the vehicles, the have come on whether the fireman is was probably tagged. The fire trouble in parallel. Constant search attempts to access all the suspect already been over that by the point. So when they posted a manifesto, we are going to online document prison operating on stand against the level of company software. I am your robotics. shit. Huh. It's nothing. It's nothing. A fluff piece. Can't be anyone with real right these rags. I suppose it could have been a coincidence. That's exactly what it is! So this is where they found Creek's body. He was the only one who didn't die instantly. If anyone had a chance to use a silent alarm. No. He must be probably in between the time he was shot and his actual explanation. They weren't paralyzed. What do you mean? If they had been paralyzed, Yumi would know that in her autopsy. That's true. But he just sat there, limp the whole time, didn't even try to move. He was playing dead? Anything he could move so I wouldn't notice his. Was anything found in his hands? Anything at all? It doesn't seem like it. They were holding something by the time the body got to the morgue. If he had been holding something, but he dropped it when he died. Help me look. For what? Anything small enough to fit the palm of your hand. Hang on. What's this? What was that? Did you just jump? I was really surprised by that sound, don't I? What sound? I just brushed against this. This little toy thing. You can hear it. I can. You can hear it. I can. It's not exactly pleasant on the ears. Could any android hear it, or is this some kind of, some special feature David gave you? I imagine any android or robot or electronic device with modern features could pick up this tone. Maybe I should close the window before I test it anymore, and stop talking all the dogs. Stop talking all the dogs in the neighborhood. Closing the window would not matter. It's soundproof though. But the specific frequency of this tone is not in the audible spectrum to begin with. Right. But do you really think Creek was toying with that useless maker in the final moments? Oui, ça, on vient genre, mec, genre, président mettre ça fait entre mes back par being, about many next. That about what put up here. Uh-huh. Miss Han, since Giannis is taking charge of the security in the crime scene, what should we do with this? Do with what? What was that? Alan, please. Oh! Oh! Alan, please refrain from pressing that button any more than necessary. An is the killer! Sorry, Sarah, I can see you don't like it. But Miss Anne's phone doesn't seem to like it either. It's just on. And I don't know what you're talking about. I get messages all the time. She's a goat. I fucking love Morgan. that little face here, like that smart face is my favorite face, like for Morgan. It's so fucking funny. Oh, that's mean. That's so fucking mean. Han, man, if you could just please just admit the. So she stopped pressing that. Fine, whatever. Yes, you found one of our alarms. Pretty clever systems. Not really. It's just an app. You set the frequency and get a note if the app pick it up. The range, a couple of kilometers. Thanks for cleaning that up. Why have you here though? Exactly. How fast do you show up to the scene of the crime? Pardon? This is a Bluebell neighborhood. Do you really expect people to believe the cops number their way here faster than any of you could? What exactly are you trying to say? Yeah, I'm tuned to that frequency, but I'm tuned to a lot of frequencies. It's a good way of communicating via the mag to the pigs incident. So you didn't get this alarm the night of the incident? Didn't even know it went off that night. You got proof in it? Can you explain how else Officer Schroeder could have gotten here? Nah. Oh wait. I think what happened? I think Chopin might have got might have got it too, the app. Because how would we know about what happened in the building? So Krieg pressed the button because Morgan, caused the mass to kill them all here. And Krieg alerted probably Chopin or someone else, then Han. So she's not the killer. My bad. I dropped too fast on the conclusion. Not my job too either. So it might be Rogers. Because remember the blood we saw, the blood type on the knife? I don't know, something's odd here. Is it or maybe it's her, I don't know. Is it your job to come to our fellow Blue Bloods' aid when they're desperately calling for help? I didn't know Krieg like that. I didn't say Krieg was the one who had this. I saw what you poking around, and didn't have the power as assumed. Krieg's a stranger to me. And even though you're both young bloods, what? I'm guessing that's what the title means. Neither of you make much effort to hide it. It is plenty visible, even the autopsy photos. You have no idea what this ink means. Will you tell us what it means? Blood bag. What? The Orgard use you as donors. Oh, wait, what? Wait. Gangsters live a life of drug, smoking, drinking, and backhanding mods. Then end up with livers and kidneys that took look like shark steak. Who could have guessed? Got no children, cause they can't kill them all. Can't get on the donor list because they're actually real crime lords. So what do? Hey kid, wanna be a gangster? Let me see if you got what it takes. Wholesale wallets, fingers. They tattoo our torsos, because even if you mod off all 4 limbs, you'll still pump clean plasma. Every drop, indicator of fighting. I'm a universal donor, so I've got 3. AAA graded, just like meat. And Krieg, save it for the trial, lady. Are we done here, you think? Not quite. We still have to go over there. Oh my god, it's been 3 hours! Damn! Okay. Uh, you know what? Oh my god. Holy shit. That's crazy. That's really crazy. Uh, I mean, I did took a short break, but I'm so into it right now. That's crazy. Okay, fuck it. I'm gonna keep going. And I think we're gonna stop. I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah. Should I stop now or should I keep going? I don't know. Huh. I mean, it's been 3 hours already, you know? Okay, fuck it. You know what? I'm gonna keep going for a bit. Just for a bit, because, I don't need to go like to like 1 a.m. And, also I have like family coming up tomorrow, so I don't want to overdo it. So let's get to this shit. Emma argues that Sasuke didn't escape from here. He was brought into the other room to be questioned, and then he broke free. I know that's not true. Sasuke would be stuck here until the police arrived if I handed him the, the gun too. Well, frame him. In a knife. Also to frame him. But secondly, so that he could cut himself free from his bindings. Oh yeah, right. Those bloody rags here? Those bloody rags there? Remember what Sasuke told us when we first met? That he was buying here the whole time until his bad Samaritan came along and gave him a knife. Now we know what knife he was talking about. And now, I want to know whose blood this is. The blood on the blindings? It would to belong to Sasuke, wouldn't it? All the other bodily fluids in this room do. Probably. But I need to know. Hmm. Huh? You already done it once. Once one more time. Oh no. What? One more time. Will should make me sick. Please don't lie. Let us ask the one of the scientists in prison set up to analyze it. They have a record for every very fast around DNA test. I promise. I can show you customer reviews. That's right. Cyanus does DNA testing. Typically, parties test as part of private investigative services. But they've been assisting the police with DNA analysis around the scene. I will flag the binding to be analyzed. Wait. I won't make the request online. If you insist on making me test the binding myself now, you will only be upsetting my stomach to satisfy your own impatience. Fine. But I'm gonna say this incident the next time we discuss the raise. Really is a shit all in here though, huh? I agree with your sentiment. If not your choice of words. It feels like a cruel place. What is it? Was there something we missed here, Adonai? No, not in here. Huh? The windows. Sorry. The windows. They were closed when Krika was shot. Still closed when Chopin Rogers are on site. But they were open by the time Rogers got to this room. I use that connection to argue for the presence of a third party. Because someone must open them to go down to fire escape. And then and then what? And then what? They must have dropped down to an alley and ran away, right? Yeah. That's one option. The option is going up. What's the other? Going up. By the second floor. Yeah. Yeah, remember we were on the second floor like in London? Would it kill them to do some sweeping around here? I guess that would be continuing the crime scene at this point. But then what the hell do all these cops and silent chumps actually do? They on walls and screw around on their phones? I think you're being a bit harsh in your assessment. But you aren't alone in your criticism. Detective Rest had much to say about how silence employees were not wearing gloves and... Wait, they're not wearing gloves? That's weird. Knocking over trash. Huh? If they had picked up trash, they would remove evidence. The hearts would light up. Hiding trash though? Adonai? Help me through this. Garbage again? Already? Just start looking. If any of it requires DNA analysis, wait. There. Red. I don't smell any blood. Not blood. Ink. A torn page of the Rendick document. With what looks like a shoe print on it. Oh wait, shall we try and match it some samples? Huh. Good luck. Cops and security types all wear the same kind of boots. On top of which, 99 out of 100 shoes in the city are made by the same two makes. But if the print isn't useful, that just leaves the actual text, and that looks like the letters were all run through the rasher a couple dozen too many times. Well, it isn't spectacularly informative, and I don't understand exactly how this clue fits in with everything else we've seen. But doesn't this seem important? Every evidence is important. Sarah, every evidence, okay. A watermark. Oh shit. Yeah. The top right corner, there's a watermark, CI, which is the Huh. On! I knew you guys, I knew they were sus. I mean, they're gangs. Of course they will hide some evidence. But doesn't this seem important? How can it be lying here, neglected, this whole time? Nah, princess. I have to call you right back. Of course, we'll dream of it. Come on, you know me. What you found there? More Dance Man garbage? Keep it up, you guys are gonna make me look bad. Yeah, somehow we can find something from your company, your security company. Happy to be of assistance. So, would you like to add this to the arcs, or should I? Well, it just seems like you got money to go me, so please don't let me get in your way. You don't wear gloves on the job. You don't wear. Yeah, exactly. You don't wear gloves on the job, Miss Han? It's just Han, but you already know that. You probably also know that they don't really make them in my size. So if you find your fingerprints in there, or on those windows, or even upstairs, oh man, you'll be pretty embarrassed. Remember, you know, there was a golden rule when it comes to like criminals. They always come back to the crime scene. So yeah, maybe I'm not wrong about Han being really suspicious here. We almost got, almost always get rated 5 stars. So do you need me to walk you out? I'll be fine. Thanks. Suit yourself. Just be careful you don't get lost. That's a threat. Hey, yeah, yo. Sun will be going down soon. It can be hard to find your way back in the dark. Yeah. Okay. This side is starting to look like a pretty safe bet. You theory that Chopin was assassinated as an attack. You theory that Chopin was assassinated as an attacker on the old guard? How can we confirm it? We still haven't met anyone from the old guard. So, even if we had, it occurs to me they will be routed to speak with such a charismatic team. Don't be so pessimistic. The enemy of my enemy is usually willing to at least talk. And talk is where I do all my best work. Where do we look then? You still got the address boss gave us? 6 p.m. August 15, 2096. Blue Bloods territory. Holy shit. Hey there, tall, red, and mysterious. Ladies, please come in, don't be shy, let me get you to a booth. Local host. A host club? Should we take a seat for now? With tastes as expensive as yours. If you get near our menu, these people will drain my chicken account of overpriced champagne faster than I can blink. Oh, champagne! As much as you like. Since it's gonna get a fight if I don't find a way to shut it down. A surefire way to get exactly to your right kind of attention in. And that was the assessment in one go. I need to go with that. Hey, please don't frown. Smile with your brave face much. I need to speak with your manager. Ugh. What happened? They're all working away. Hey, mama, yeah, there's some kind of, I don't know, accountant or whatever here to talk to you. The voice on there to this, he repeats grumbles a response. A cranky one, judging by his reaction. I love crepes. Mama will be out in a second. You expect to buy something in the meantime. You got tap water. You don't want to drink the tap water in this district. Soda water. It's all overpriced, lady. Might as well get something you enjoy. I thought my first thing to a host club would be more ceremony than this. How much time you given this subject? Okay. You know what? I'm gonna actually save here. We're gonna cut for today. Hell! That was... My god, that was peak. Oh my god! I'm stretching. But yeah, that was hell. That was so fucking peak. This episode really is better than episode 1. Like, episode 1 was really good. It was really, really good. But episode 2 though, episode 2 is just even better. This is like fucking top-notch writing right here. I keep repeating myself, but yeah. Okay. Wait, hold on. Make sure I save here. Okay. Alright. Back to the. Anyway, that was it for today. That was a hell of a stream in terms of like what the fuck happened in the story right here. Yeah, that was nice. That was really nice. So I think this was even longer than the first episode, in my opinion. And we're still not done yet. I think this is like we're really approaching the end of it. So we're not at the finale yet, but we're getting close to it. We're really getting close to this shit. Yeah, like the scene with the shooting was the most fucking intense shit I've seen like recently. It's so intense. I was on my edge of my seat here. Like, yo, someone could have died here. Like one of the characters. Damn, that was really good. That was really good. So, I'm not gonna make any promises on when I'm gonna stream, but I will be streaming this like this weekend for sure. Maybe yeah, this weekend. I'm not gonna say when. Just this weekend, I'm probably gonna stream the game again. That was great. That was really great. Shout out again to Nightcycle. You're all killing it. Like seriously. I think. I mean, I don't know. Like this like what 5 episodes is gonna come out. I think 5 episodes. Yeah, not episode 2. But they are killing this shit. Dude. Like holy fuck. Like there's moments I was just like on the edge of my seat. And, like some of them were just so fucking. I was like laughing like an idiot. the part where like where Sarah had to test the knife with her tongue is so fucked up. It was funny too. Like like she was like fucking like throwing like vomiting Rambos. That was funny as fuck. Oh my god. Anyway, yeah. I mean, yeah. It's nothing I can say aside of like, well, I say no, but yeah. I'll be back sooner than you think this weekend. So I'll say that. Anyway, thanks for coming by. Thanks for watching the video if you're on YouTube. And yeah, make sure to follow me here on Twitch, YouTube, Blue Sky. You know the drill. I always say this shit, but you know. And yeah, I can't wait to Morgan even more I can't wait for Morgan to do more Morgan shit like next stream. That was like I love this character. She's a fucking psycho, but like this whole moment I'm like laughing my ass off. But anyway, I leave you all here. This was I am Reverend Astra, and I'll see you all later. Take care, everybody. Peace.